Hello everyone. How are you today? I hope everything goes well. Okay, come back with me. I am Nana. I am the English teacher for this session. Today we will practice again listening to story in English. Today we will learn about a type of beetle that is small in size, namely the ladybug beetle. Coccinellidae, also called ladybugs, are small beetles that form the family Coccinellidae. They are easy to recognize because of their small round appearance and colorful backs, and some types have spots. These insects are known as friends of farmers because some of their members prey on insect pests such as aphids. However, there are several species of coccyx that also eat leaves and thus become parasiticient. These beetles are found throughout the world, especially in areas where the plants that provide their food live. In this world there are approximately 5,000 species, and the largest have a body length of almost 1 centimeter. Ladybugs have a fairly distinctive appearance that makes them easy to distinguish from other insects. Its body is almost round with a pair of wings on its back. The hard wings on its back are colorful, but are generally strikingly colored and have a spotted pattern. The hard, colorful wings are actually the elite wings or front wings. The hind wings are transparent and are usually folded under the front wings when not in use. When flying, it flaps its hind wings rapidly, while its stiff front wings cannot flap and are stretched to increase lift when flying. Its hard front wings can also function like a protective shield. Ladybugs have short legs and heads that look bent downwards. This position of the head helps it when eating small animals such as aphids. On its feet there are hairs of microscopic size, can only be seen with a microscope that unlike a spoon. These hairs produce a sticky, oily substance that ladybugs can walk on and stick to in difficult places such as on glass or ceilings. The majority of ladybugs are carnivores that eat small plant-sucking animals such as aphids. Larvae and adult ladybugs of the same species usually eat the same food. Ladybugs feed by sucking the body fluids of their prey. On its head there is a pair of lower jaws mandibles to help it hold prey while eating. It then pierces the prey's body with a special tube in its mouth, to inject digestive enzymes into the prey's body, then sucks the prey's body tissue, which is already in liquid form. One ladybug is known to consume 1,000 aphids in its lifetime. Several types of ladybugs such as the Japanese ladybug and the ladybug of the species Apillina admirabilis are known to be herbivorous because they eat leaves. Ladybugs usually leave distinctive traces on the leaves of their food because they do not eat the leaf veins. Like most insects and animals, ladybugs in the 4 seasons also hibernate long sleep in winter. Ladybugs usually gather in large numbers in places such as under logs, soft wood, bark, or piles of leaves when hibernating. During this long sleep period, they survive by utilizing the food supplies in their bodies. Animals that prey on ladybugs are generally insect predators such as birds and spiders. Ladybugs have a unique way of defending themselves. If it feels threatened by danger, it will pretend to be dead by turning its body and pulling its legs inward. As a further protective mechanism, it will secrete a yellow fluid from its leg joints. This liquid has an unpleasant smell and taste, so that if it works, predators won't eat it because they can't stand the liquid. Ladybugs mate so they can reproduce. Sometimes there are 2 ladybugs that have different color patterns, but can still mate and reproduce normally because they are still from the same species. A female that has just laid eggs on a plant will leave a bite pattern on the leaves so that no other female will lay eggs on the same plant. In the 4 seasons area, if the female ladybug does not succeed in finding a suitable plant before winter approaches, the female ladybug will delay releasing her eggs until winter is over. Ladybug eggs are oval and yellow. These eggs usually hatch about a week after they are first laid. Ladybug larvae generally have the appearance of a long body, covered in feathers, and 6 legs. These larvae live by eating according to their mother's food, and when they grow bigger, they change their skin. Larvae that have reached a certain size will then stop eating and enter the pupal phase at the age of 2 weeks after they first hatch. These cocoons are usually attached to objects such as leaves or twigs, are yellow and black in color. The next adult ladybug will emerge from the cocoon after about 1 week. The front wings of a new ladybug are still fragile and pale yellow, so it will sit still for a while to harden its wings before starting to move. Ladybugs are also known as an environmentally friendly pest repellent. Around the 19th century, fruit plantations in the regions of Asian, the United States, were attacked by an insect pest known as Kapok pillow-scale Iceria purchasi and caused huge losses. The pest is actually a type of aphid that lives by sucking plant juices and forming a kind of scaly layer around it to protect itself. The animal was brought accidentally from Australia to reach a plantation area on another continent. Experts then looked for ways to eradicate the pest. They eventually discovered that in its natural habitat in Australia, cottonwood pillow scales have a natural predator on the ladybug Vidalia cardinalis. The ladybugs were then brought to a fruit plantation that was attacked by kapok pillow scales in 1888, and within 2 years, the method had succeeded in suppressing the population of this insect pest. This ladybug then became an example of successful pest control by exploiting its behavior in the food chain bioinsecticide. Not all ladybugs bring benefits to humans. Several species of ladybugs such as Cephalacna admirabilis are known to eat the leaves of cultivated plants such as the leaves of fig plants, thus damaging the plants and in this case harming farmers. So, that's a short story about ladybugs that we have studied in this video session. Ladybugs are unique and different from other beetles. Ladybugs also have benefits for humans. Okay, you can repeat the lesson again and listen again to better understand the types of ladybugs. Okay, I am Nona, I am ending this study session. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and like, so we can meet in the next study session. Okay, bye bye.